In this video, I'm going to share top tips that you're not going to hear anywhere else. It's Saturday, I'm going to do a ride along, but throughout the night, I'm going to share all my best tips. If you're a new driver, you definitely want to watch to the end. If you're an experienced driver, you definitely want to watch to see if I can share one or two things you're not already implementing already. And let's start off with tip number one. Tip number one comes before you even deliver. It's your profile. In your profile, Uber Eats is the only platform that allows you to share information with the customer before you have any interaction with them. In the profile, it asks you why you deliver. So what I wrote in mine is to help pay for my two kids' university education. This is 100% accurate because I am doing this to support my kids. But customers over the years have actually talked to me about this. They've said, wow, I can't believe that you're doing this. You're helping your kids. That's really admirable. And when they've shared that, often I've gotten additional cash tips on top of the tip that they give me in the app. Now, don't lie. Don't put something to tug on heartstrings, but be authentic. And when you're authentic and you're writing the real reason why you want to deliver, whatever that reason may be, customers will see it and you may get additional tips. I've already turned on the app. Let's see what we first get on a Saturday night. I'll talk to you in a bit. We are starting the night off strong. I can't believe it. Right away, I got $14.04 for 28 minutes. 30 seconds later, I got an add-on for $11.52 and only an additional 17 minutes. So 17 minutes plus half an hour, you know, we're talking 45 minutes, but it's going to be over $25. That is absolutely perfect. I am super excited. Let's go grab it. Hi, I'm picking up for Josh. Thank you so much. Hi, picking up for Uber, 4D370.
73. We need a few more minutes for your order. Okay?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. 4D670. Wonderful, thank you. Both orders are picked up and secure. The first drop-off's only going to take 18 minutes, but that leads me to tip number two. Do not do what I just did at the sushi restaurant. I brought a bag thinking it was just going to be an easy plastic bag going in. They gave me a tray, a platter. Made it very awkward for me to put into that bag. Would it work? Yes, but when I deliver it, if someone's waiting at the door, it'll just get very awkward. I'm trying to set it down. So what I did was I switched it out into my more wider bag, so it's just an easier put in, pull out. So just double check the order. Don't make my mistake. So tip number two, just make sure you know what you're getting and put it in the proper bag. I got a delivery for Josh. Yeah. Put your hand on the, I'm just afraid it doesn't feel like it's sturdy, so I just want to make sure it doesn't break on you. Take care. Both orders dropped off and complete, $25.58 in my bank account. But for tip number three, I want to take you back to that first drop off. What I did was strategically placed my hot bag into the shot. The customer gets to view the shot that you've left at the door. By placing the hot bag in there, they know that you've used it. They're happy that you used it. And in fact, I've actually had customers increase their tip, and I think it's because they knew I used a hot bag and took it with care. Now, the last delivery I did, it was really weird. The bag itself, when I picked it up, the handles were really, really thin. They weren't great. They felt like they were ready to come off. So when I actually got the order, I put my hand on the bottom. I let that customer know, don't just grab the handles, hold the bottom, because if it falls and it tips through the bottom, popcorn, drinks, candy, that was going to go everywhere. And somehow that could have been my fault. But I warned him, he was thankful, and thankfully he's going to be able to have his popcorn and his drink, not on the floor, but in his tummy. But anyways, I received my next order, $12.01 for Wendy's, 18 minutes. Let's go grab it. Daniel, EAA1B. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks for waiting, sir.
Yeah, no problem at all.
There you go, bro. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good night. How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Doing well. Let me give you that first and I'll get your food for you. Yeah, no worries. There you go. Enjoy. Have a good night. That order is dropped off and complete, and it brings us to $37.57. What a great start to this night. But that brings me to tip number 5, and it's a mistake I made as an Uber driver when I first started out. Don't speed, don't rush. You're only gonna save a minute or two max. It's not gonna matter. I was under the impression of I need to get this done as fast as possible. I really didn't care. I just wanted to go just to get to my next order. But guess what? It doesn't matter. There's always another order waiting for you. Don't rush, take your time. Don't risk an accident, don't risk a ticket. Oh, see, another order's always coming. This one here, $8, 14 minutes. There we go. I'm gonna accept that order. Perfect. Well, let's go get this picked up. I'm picking up for Uber Eats for Barrett, 98126.
98126, right? Just one more minute.
Wonderful, thank you. My Coke, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, thank you.
Barrett D says, meet outside. I'll be at the front door of the building.
How you doing? There you go. Enjoy. No problem at all. Take care. That order's dropped off and complete, and immediately I got this one. $6 for 12 minutes. 30 seconds later, I got another one for an additional 16 minutes. $6.69. Not bad. I'm on a roll. Let's go pick it up.
Hi there.
Hi, picking up for Uber Eats.
Uber
For Nicole?
It's this one. Would you like some water for yourself?
No, I'm great. Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Perfect. Thank you. Both of those orders are dropped off and complete, but I want to take you back to that first order for tip number 6. They asked me to go to the back. There was no lights. It was really, really dark. But tip number 6 is have some kind of flashlight. I wear a headlamp. Just throw it on my hat. Makes it easy. You might want to wear one around your neck. You might want to have one just attached to your belt loop. Something like that, because you just never know when they're going to ask you to go to the back, go to the side, and it's really dark. A lot of people aren't very considerate. They will allow you to just go in the dark and hope for the best. There was stairs going down. I didn't know what was going to come out at me, but I had my light, so I was able to see everything. That's what you need to do. Get one, super cheap. You'll just feel a lot more comfortable even if nothing happens. Tip number 7, the second drop off. If you notice that door was swinging open, or it would swing open, if you put the delivery right in front of that door, they're gonna swing open, knock it over. Not good, you'll probably lose your tip. What I did there was put it to the side, just somewhere where it's not gonna hit. You don't wanna do that. After those two, that brings me to over $60. And why not 58? Why over 60? Because I got an extra $2 from the sushi restaurant earlier tonight. And how do I know that? It was the sushi restaurant and not the popcorn. So if you go into your app and you see the 3 dots on the upper left side, go into wallet. And when you do that, what you're gonna see is your total. Click on balance. And what that's gonna do is allow you to see absolutely every transaction that's happened. And then what I saw here was the first one at $7.49, $10, and then $7.51, $7.10. So that tells me the first one I dropped off, sushi, an extra $2. But while I'm waiting here and I'm talking to you, I got an order, $11.05. It's gonna be a double order, so it's 2, and it's gonna be 30 minutes. I've already given you 8 tips, might as well go for 10. So number 9, I just did a double order. And if you wanna see what 2 restaurants you're going to, instead of just the first one Uber showing to you, go to the middle right of your screen and you're gonna see 4 lines. And when you click on the 4 lines, you're gonna be able to then see another 4 lines, click on that, keep going, because if you click on the name, it's just gonna show you the name and what they are doing. So when you click on both, what you're gonna be able to do is go between the 2 orders. You're gonna see the flow of how the trip's gonna go, and then you're gonna be able to see exactly what you're picking up. So that is one little trick that new drivers often miss. They just think they can only see the first one. And for number 10, as I said, I just did a double order, but it could have been for any of the double orders I did tonight, is when you're picking up from 2 different restaurants, just use 2 different color hot bags and place them in 2 different parts of your vehicle. If you use the same bag, sometimes it can get confusing and then you end up delivering the wrong one. You don't want to do that. If you have 2 different colors, 2 different areas of your vehicle, you're rarely going to be able to forget which one is which, and you're going to be able to deliver it on time. However, if you're picking up from the same restaurant, didn't happen tonight, but if you pick up from the same restaurant, and even if you use the same bag, because that happens to me, just bring a Sharpie with you, and then you can write the initial or the name on each bag, and what that will do is allow you to remember which one is delivering for which person, just so you don't mess it up. It just makes it easier for you. So those are my top 10 tips for delivering Uber Eats in 2024. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if I've missed anything, or what you thought on what I shared on this video today. So that brings my night to a close, $71.69, just over 3 hours. Not too bad. But thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, just over here, that's a quick link to help you subscribe. And if you haven't seen my hidden camera video, I'll pin it right over here. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.